Right, so welcome to day 25. So this day it's not going to be like a learning module, but I just want to share some resources, keep your eyes open on data visualization. So as I said, it is one of the important pieces of your entire work, right? Because no matter how much time you work on your Python code, how much time you spend on analyzing your data set, people will judge you based on your visuals, right? So how good your story is, what visual are you trying to portray to the end user of that plot, right? So I thought it's very important to understand these basics about visuals, have some all the tools necessary that you need. Okay, so I'll just try to cover some resources. You guys can take a note of what these tools are, and later on you can research yourself and find more information about any of these as well. Now, so first one we've already covered about Matplotlib, isn't it? Right? Matplotlib is one of the basic libraries to do all kinds of visualization. So apart from Matplotlib, if you want more capabilities, like for example, if you want to do something like a heat map, right? So in Matplotlib, it's not that straightforward, right? So for those kinds of things, so there is something called Seaborn. So it is also very famous, like almost on par with Matplotlib, right? So a lot of experts use Seaborn for its amazing visuals, right? So like, and also like statistical as well, statistical way you can have all of this, right? So as you can see, right, so like all of this, the good thing about all these libraries is their website, the blog, they have a lot of blogs, a lot of examples, right? So here also you have a gallery section, and very quickly, like for example, if you want to draw some box plot, something like that, right? So you can just click on this and automatically you have lots of examples, lots of resources to go through, right? So that way they are beautiful, publicly available examples, right, for anything, right? So you can see the list is quite big. So this is one. Then for, so as I said, Matplotlib also supports some interactive visualization, right? But if you are more worried about doing interactive visuals, like for example in Tableau, Power BI, all of these tools, you have these interactive visuals, right? Now for those, there is something called Plotly, right? So this is also another famous one. Let me show it to you. So Plotly, right, so people use it for dashboards, as I said, especially for any kind of interactive visuals, but this is for little advanced users, so I would not recommend it if you are a beginner, right? And this Plotly is also used in websites like a trading website, all of that. You can integrate it, you can see on app or website, right? So it's quite easy and simple as well, right? So even here you can see they have their own gallery as well, right? So that's the beauty of all of these apps, right? What people have built using Plotly. As I said, it is meant for interactivity, whether it's 2D, whether it's 3D, you have maps, you have some kind of clinical data. As you can see, it could be HR data, maps data, right? So anything, right? So drug discovery, people do a lot of stuff against Plotly. So this is also very useful. Then, so other things, I think, so all these three that I've mentioned are mainly for Python users, right? So Python users. And if you are a non-Python user, so I have some suggestions for you as well. So if you're a non-Python user, like obviously many would already know Tableau is there, Power BI is already there. Then another one is Google Looker Studio. So this is also very famous in building dashboards and stuff. And I'll tell you one tool which is actually less popular. So it's called Data Wrapper. It's called Data Wrapper. It is also, I mean, very simple. It is also free. You just have to upload a data set and you can start creating as well. As you see, no sign up required. You can also plot visuals. It's very clean visuals as well, right? Without too much of effort, too much of coding. So this, you should definitely give it a try. You will get lots of ideas as well. As you can see, right? So a lot of big companies, including newspaper, the New York Times as well, Moody's Analytics, right? UNESCO also uses it, right? So you should definitely give it a chance. So yes, data wrapper is a good one. And yes, before we close, couple of suggestions for colors, right? So as you know, like, see, whenever you are doing a visual, so you often get stuck into which color should I use, or what color, if I have multiple colors that I should use in my visual, so how do I select those colors, right? So there's a website called Color Brewer. So if you search for it, right, so it's a especially used for map visuals, but I would recommend it for any kind of visuals, right? So it has lots of like color theory, all of that. You can actually get lots of ideas for colors as well. It's called Color Brewer, so just search for it, you will get this, right? You can generate as many colors as you want. It could be some set of colors, so you can see number of classes you can select. If you want 9 classes, it will give you 9 different colors, right? So single hue or multi hue, right? So all of that, right? So this is, yes, color blind safe, right? So roads, cities, quite amazing, isn't it? Right? So especially for maps it is useful. If you are someone who likes maps, you should definitely check this website and its capabilities, what it has. And other things are there. Adobe Color Wheel, so you can use Adobe Color Wheel, right? So this also gives you color palette generator. And so I personally use Color Viewer, and I also use Pinterest. So Pinterest is also like gives you lots of suggestions as well, right? So if you are doing anything on colors, so first I would suggest this Color Brewer, and then Adobe Color Wheel, and finally Pinterest for both ideas and also color selection. Okay, so yes, I know there's no learning, but still I'm pretty sure these resources are very useful. Who knows, you might use these resources for the next 5 years as well. All right, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next module.